All right, guys, we got another one. This one is called Divorce's Final Mental Health Update. Let's check this one out.
From family vacation in June to divorce in December. And I have some updates for you. Haven't posted on here in a while. But yeah, divorce is final. That was the quickest divorce known to mankind. I haven't had the time to sit and process. And I know when I do, it's going to hit me so hard. It's going to hit me so hard. But I'm ready for it because I'm ready to release it and start moving on. I'm no longer at my house. I moved out the beginning of November for my mental health. I needed to go. He's still there. We are selling our house. I'm able to list my house and sell my house, so I'm excited about that. I'm my first listing of many, so I'm really excited about that. I got over the bittersweetness. I got over the losing of the house. God's gonna give me another one.
Okay, let me just say that technically it wasn't just her house. It was both of your houses. So I just wanted to say that real quick. And right now, I have to be honest and say that this is just the beginning, guys, the beginning of the L train, because these L's are going to be coming and they're going to continue to come. And I think a lot of women who are in these divorces, especially if they have initiated it, they don't see. It's almost like they are incapable of a vision, a type of vision that basically says, hey man, I think you're in for a long fight here. But like I said before, guys, I'll explain more. Let's continue.
It's material things. So I'm over that hump. I am ready to finish selling it so I can really be on a journey to heal, because constant contact isn't conducive for what I need to do. Sorry about the reflection of my glasses. My kids are okay. They're adjusting pretty well with the schedule and everything.
Let me just intervene right there. And I hate to see parents or hear parents talk about the kids are okay. All right. Because it's not the case, guys. It's not true. And coming from someone who has dealt with this and still has scars from this in the past when I was a kid, guys, my parents were, for those who don't know, they got divorced and then they decided to remarry and get divorced again. Okay, so just let that sink in, give you a little taste. But I can tell you right now that that is not healthy for the children. If you have children involved in a marriage, that is very, very unhealthy for them, guys. Let me just say that. And also, unless there is violence, unless there is physical or mental abuse involved in these marriages and relationships, guys, I think that there's a way to work it out, to work through it. If I'm being honest, guys, I think now what's happening is people are just giving up. People have no spine anymore, and they just look at marriage as just a word. They look at it as something that if it gets hard, they can just get out of it and just keep it moving, guys. And they're willing to walk through the rubble, no matter who, is involved in that rubble, whether it be the kids, whatever it is. They don't care enough to continue and try to make it work, which is crazy, because why even get married in the first place? That's why when people say, I want to get married, what does it really mean in today's society, in today's age? Does it really mean anything anymore, guys? Let's continue.
Mentally, I am not well. It's not funny, but I'm not well. I went up to 300 milligrams again. I'm not going to go back down until I really am truly out of this transition and I'm gonna have to get that okay from my therapist.
You can't make this shit up, guys. She seems like she's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm just keeping it real. She's medicated, and I don't know if she was on any kind of medication when her ex met her, but if she was, then I'm gonna have to put some of that blame on him. Okay, anybody dealing with this type of thing here, seeing a shrink and taking medication, if that was going on when you met them, okay, you need to keep moving. Okay, let's just start there. Keep that moving. All right. Now, the fact that she's on it now, let's just say she wasn't on anything until they got in this relationship or whatever. I'm scared. I'm shook. Okay. And this was a recipe for disaster, most likely. All right. That's not going to end well when you got people on medication dealing with things. And really, I'm quite worried about those kids. All right. And her mindset after this divorce, because most women, they don't see the damage. At least she sees the damage. She's admitting to the damage, but how you deal with that damage is a whole nother ball game. Okay. Now, medicating yourself and you're on this stuff, or you're doing this or you're doing that to try to cope with it, that's not a beautiful thing. Okay. Let's continue.
Because I got a treatment plan, and the treatment plan basically was like, girl, we locked in. Like, you are in therapy indefinitely because we have a lot to work on. So that's, yeah. I actually have therapy today at 4, but I thought I was going to come on here and give y'all like a real update. But to be honest, I don't have no words. Like, I have no words at all. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm also not dating. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not having sex. I'm not, none of it. When I feel like I want to go and step my toe in the dating pool, that I give myself a couple of days, and then that feeling fades away.
It should stay faded away. It should stay faded away for quite some time, because you are a basket case, right? You're a head case, you're a stew head, you're whatever word I can come up with right now at the top, but you're not healthy, you're not well, okay? And looking at this video, the longer I watch it, I'm realizing that more and more, okay? And for someone like that to be out here talking about dating, yeah, you need to go ahead and kill that right now. You don't need to be seeing anyone, if anyone did want to see you, okay? Because the first glimpse I know I would have had gotten from you and found out, number 1, you're divorced, number 2, you have children, and number 3, you're on meds and you're seeing a shrink. Guys, only a fool, okay, would do that, all right? Let alone clap cheeks in the dark. That's all you're gonna get. All right, I'm just keeping it real with you. Let's be a realist here for 1 second, guys. There may be someone out there, okay, who is trying to clap some cheeks, that is willing to put on a mask, okay, pull out the acting book, all right, and put on a beautiful play, all right, to clap those cheeks once or twice, and then that's as far as it's probably going to go. All right, for a lot of these women out here, and I don't think they realize that. A lot of them think that, oh, I met someone. Oh, he claps your cheeks. You let him clap your cheeks. And now you think he's a suitor. You think he's going to be around. The joke is on you. Okay, let's continue.
And that's okay, because in this transition, I'm just not ready. And, you know, some people would say that I am lonely, and I'm not lonely. I am okay with being alone. Like, this is actually not as bad as people made it out to be.
Give yourself a little time and we will revisit that. Literally, you just said that you were thinking about putting yourself back out there on the market, and then you stopped yourself. So let's keep it real. The thought is there. Okay. You can't lie to yourself. You don't want to be alone. Okay. If not, you wouldn't have said what you said before. All right. You already told on yourself. All you got to do, guys, is watch them and wait. Let them speak. Let them hang themselves, and they will tell you all you need to know. All right. And she literally just did that just now. So her telling us right now what we're watching, that she doesn't mind being alone and it's not all that bad, that's something called coping. That's something she tells herself in the mirror when she wakes up, when she's by herself driving alone. These are the things that women tell themselves, okay, by themselves, all right, to try to make themselves feel better. And then a lot of them come out here and jump on these platforms and make these videos, and I'm fine and I'm this and I'm that and everything's all good. But guys, it's only a front. Okay. And this is the sad reality of women like this and their future. What is in store for them moving forward, guys? None of it's really good. Let's continue.
I do kind of miss conversation, and intimacy, but I am not willing to compromise my journey, mental health, like progress, to go out and find that right now, because I know I'm not in a mental space to attract the person that I know is for me in this state. I would just attract the same toxic shit because I haven't gotten over that toxic hump, you know. When I say I'm not doing well, it's this sense of like, some days are good days, most days are bad days. I have skipped medication twice, and by the end of the day, I am no good. My mood is trash. So I am so thankful that I'm on medication right now.
That is sad. That is just sad. I'm just being honest, guys. It's so sad to have to depend on medication to just get you by. She said she missed a couple doses, okay? And it was over. It was a wrap. Oh man, it's bad, okay? If anyone needs medication in that extreme case that she's talking about here, just to function, just to get by, guys, I'm scared for those kids. I'm scared for her future. Okay, sounds to me that she should be in a padded room somewhere, or she's 2 steps away from it. Okay, 2 teaspoons away from needing to be in a padded room. Okay, because it sounds like she could be potentially dangerous. I wouldn't want her, making me dinner if she was upset with me. I would not want her laying next to me if I think that I made her upset and I'm trying to go to sleep. Guys, this is what you don't need in your life, okay? She's letting us know right now. She's telling it all right now. Read the signs, guys. Let's continue.
Because I know that I will be in a literal spiral if I wasn't. Like right now, I'm like a tropical storm. Without the medication, I will be a category 5 hurricane, for sure. So, I do have lists and plans and goals that are coming to fruition, which I am so excited about. This next year, it's going to be about me and my stability and my kids, and being okay with it just being me. So I'm excited about that. I know good things are coming, I just have to take it day by day, and I know I want to get back into sharing my journey and stuff. So here's the first video, and hopefully we can get into some blogs and stuff. That's when I go out. I don't really go out, so I can share more lifestyle content, I guess. I just need to figure out what that looks like. And yeah, so if you have any questions, leave me questions and I can answer the questions. So yeah.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you can walk away watching this with some sort of knowledge, some sort of information you could take with you, dealing with a lot of these women out here, guys. I mean, we all come in different shapes and sizes. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. But when something is as apparent as this video and as some of the stuff she was saying, guys, you don't need to be rocket science to figure out that these are the type of women that you need to steer clear of. Okay. And sometimes we don't know. Sometimes you don't know until later in the relationship and all that. And that's understandable as well. I understand that. But man, this one was a doozy because I feel bad. I mean, I actually do literally feel bad for this woman as well, because she does not know. She doesn't even realize what she's about to embark on. All right. After this divorce. Okay. I'm telling you right now, it's a sad thing. All right. Kids are dealing with this. She's claiming that the kids are okay, but they're not. All right. And the kids, the funny thing about kids aren't going to tell you, okay, everything. They're not. Okay. I remember when I was a kid, my parents would ask me, is everything all right? Are you okay? And what do most kids say? What do they typically do? Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's good. Right. But it's not, guys. And parents look at that and say, oh, okay, well, talk to them. You said they were fine. Everything seems cool, but they didn't pry deep enough. They didn't try hard enough, because they're so intent on thinking or wanting to believe that they actually made the right decision, and they move on. They don't want to continue to face what they have potentially done, to their kids, right? And that's just being completely honest here. But whenever you have somebody on medication who's seeing therapists and who's talking about, being a tropical storm, and that's just on the base level, guys, there's problems. Okay. And maybe that's why this divorce on the husband's end was a great idea. Maybe, like I said, she had issues that he couldn't deal with and it had to be done and he couldn't do it anymore. And, it's a sad situation. That's what it looks like to me, guys. It looks like she has some issues and, she's currently on medication trying to deal with some of that still. And, that is probably what ended this marriage. Okay. But anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. I want to thank everybody for watching the video. If you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing. This is a new channel and I'm trying to grow the community. So with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video.